Hey, Kay, speaking of games, are you a gamer at all? Do you like
The
video games?
problem in college, I've never been good at games. Never really been good, but because I hate losing. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
Stu was always better. What about you? Before you, because you are a gamer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Are you like what like in the gaming world? What are some iconic games?
Oh gosh. I mean, the first game I ever got, which led me down this road, my dad gave me a Sega Genesis for like my fifth birthday, and it was Sonic. Do you ever play
Dude,
Sonic on the Sega?
Sonic's the shit. Like, so Sonic's an iconic game.
Yeah.
So keep going. Walk me through your journey of sports. I mean,
Okay.
not
Video
sports,
sports.
video sports.
Okay, so thinking back on memories here about video games. So first thing was Sega and Sonic. And then my next memory is Christmas morning. Parents hooked the family up with PlayStation 2. So that was a big.
Ooh,
And there was a Men in
ooh,
Black game on that they got us,
ooh.
which was pretty
Yo,
fun.
PS2, PlayStation, that was just like, and like when you can play like DVDs on that shit, like you can
Yeah,
you're
that was
like, yo,
cool.
like they were like, yo, you could do what?
Yeah,
You're like, all right, so now you on the PS2, so now
the
you,
PS2. And then we
yeah,
go to Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, N64. How could we forget about N64?
Mario Karts on N64. The Mario
Yeah,
Karts were tough, and
there was this weird racing game where everybody was on motorcycles and you could like whip your opponents with chains to try to knock them off their bikes. I don't remember what that.
it
I
was
think it was
it
called
was
Road Rage.
it probably should have been called Roger or some shit like that, or some S&M shit. It
Yeah,
sounds,
a little bit of A
oh,
and B.
there was a fucked up game back in the day called Leisure Larry. Played this game called Leisure
Oh,
Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry.
He was a pimp, dog. That was some of the most fucked up shit. He was like, yeah,
I
I went
wasn't
there.
allowed to play those games.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to
but dude,
find
Grand
video.
Theft Auto though. I remember when we'd play Grand Theft Auto 3 on my buddy's computer.
Uh, Grand Theft Auto was like in college because that was when Grand Theft Auto and Halo came out.
Right.
Halo, Grand Theft Auto, and then the game of games on Nintendo 64 was James Bond, Goldeneye.
Oh, Goldeneye. Yeah.
Dude,
Classic.
like some people were so good at this. Like I could call Stu right now. I ain't talking to Stu right now. He got my nerves. I hung up on Stu. He was being annoying. I just hung up on him. I was like, Stu, I ain't talking to you. I don't want to hear negativity. Just hung up on him. He was like, kiss my ass, KB. I'm like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But nah, like, so we were at an All-Star game. Quick story. It's me, Stu, Michigan All-Star game. And we bring down, Stu brings his Nintendo 64. And we got this other guy, forget his name. And we would just bring people in the room and we just play video games. That's all we did. Um,
Sounds like
I
my
had an
kind of
odd
time.
job because like he was short, you couldn't really see him, and he was just easy to shoot. And he would do the chop and shit. And he was just like, shh, it was cool.
Odd Job was broken because yeah, he was already at crouched height for everybody
Yeah, he
else,
was
so
all
you had to
crazy.
like
He do
shoot down
headshots.
at him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Odd job was cool. If you could have the right angle, you could just clip people in the head like bink, 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 and he'd be moving quick as shit. So like we had set up an idea that we were me, Stu, and this other guy, we were gonna just just beat this guy in Goldeneye. And somehow he found out. Oh, he was pissed, man. He went on like a massacre and shot us like 1,000 times. Like it was just like what? So some people just took it like way too fucking serious. And I think video games for me. Did you ever break a controller when you were a child? Did you ever break a controller? You guys really mad
No,
like
I've never. Funny enough, I've had a roommate that gets that mad when he plays video games, and it's like, dude, you're gonna have a heart attack if you don't chill that out. And the games are for fun, not for
man.
hurt.
I got a dude named Brad Black. He's my business partner. Recruit ready. I'm godfather of his daughter. I watched him play FIFA. That motherfucker is more entertaining to watch him. Like motherfucker, like he be mad and like he's like, man, this is my third controller, KP. I'm like on the PS4. He's like, they go for like 120. So like